I've been chatting with this man for a few weeks, Zora whispered into her phone. I'm meeting him today. Please, Maya, track my location and check in on me, but be careful. She ended the call and kept walking, bruised legs moving as fast as they could. A twig cracked behind her. Her blood ran cold. She froze, listening. Then she heard his voice. Zora lived in the bustling city of Nkwala, a young, talented tailor who'd stayed single for 2 years after a brutal breakup. She was careful with men, but loneliness can soften even the strongest guard. 3 weeks earlier, she met Kelvin on a dating app. From the very first chat he seemed kind, respectful, curious about her dreams. He called her Sunshine, listened to her talk about work, struggles, and plans. When Kelvin finally asked to meet, Zora was nervous but excited. Let me spoil you a little, he wrote. You deserve it. They agreed to meet in the city. That afternoon, Zora got ready, heart fluttering. She sent a voice note to her best friend Maya. I'm meeting that guy I told you about. I'll call in 2 hours to gist you. Maya replied, laughing, be careful oh. If he tries any nonsense, shout. At exactly 4 p.m., a sleek black sedan rolled up to her street. Kelvin stepped out, tall, well-dressed, wearing the same warm smile from his profile. Wow, Sunshine, he said, opening the door. You're even more beautiful in person. The car smelled of sharp, expensive cologne. They drove off, laughing like old friends. But minutes later, Zora noticed they weren't heading toward the restaurant he'd mentioned, Sunrise Bistro. Kelvin, I thought we were going to Sunrise, she asked. Yes, he said too quickly. Just need to pick something up first. Her heart skipped. She reached for her phone to text Maya. Kelvin's hand shot out and took it. Don't worry, he said with a smile that didn't reach his eyes. You won't need that where we're going. Please give me my phone, Zora said, trying to stay calm. He kept driving, voice silky, relax, Sunshine. No distractions. This is our special time. They drove out of Nkwala, familiar buildings fading into quiet, lonely roads. Where are we going? She asked, sharper now. Just a quick stop, he said, his tone turning cold. Zora's heartbeat quickened. She remembered all those safety videos, share your location, meet in public, trust your instincts. She thought of Maya, waiting for her call. Kelvin's warm face was gone now, replaced by a hard blank mask. I want to go home, she said. His grip on the wheel tightened. You go home after I'm done. Trees. Empty roads. No houses. He turned sharply onto a narrow dirt path, the car jolting over ruts, then stopped before an old abandoned factory with cracked walls and with choked windows. Why here? Zora whispered. He walked around to her door. Calm down, he said. Don't make this harder for yourself. He dragged her inside. The floorboards creaked. In the corner, ropes and duct tape on a small table. Zora's chest tightened. What is this? No answer. He pushed her toward the table. Her heart pounded. She had one chance, miss it, and she might never get out alive. Her fingers closed around a rusty metal rod on the floor. Kelvin turned to reach for something on the table, and Zora swung. The rod cracked against his arm. He cried out and dropped the rope. She ran for the door, heart hammering. His heavy footsteps thundered behind her. You think you can escape me? He roared. The swollen wooden door jammed at first, but she shoved hard until it burst open. She flew into the night. Cold air bit her skin. Branches tore her dress. Her knees bled. Behind her, Kelvin's voice echoed, Run, Zora. I'll find you. A faint yellow glow appeared ahead, a small house. She pounded on the door. Please. Help me. An old woman's voice wavered from inside. Who is there? The door creaked open. The woman's wrinkled face tightened with shock at Zora's bruises. Come in, my child, she said, locking the door. I need to call someone, Zora whispered. Network is poor at night, the woman said. Try the morning. Morning felt centuries away. Then, a loud knock rattled the wood. Who is there? The old woman called. A deep voice replied, Guess who? It was Kelvin. I'm looking for my fiancée. She's upset. I came to take her home. The old woman looked confused. Is he telling the truth? Zora shook her head violently. No. Please don't open the door. Kelvin's voice grew harder. Open this door or you regret it. The woman's hand trembled on the latch. Zora's chest heaved. Mama, is there another way out? After a bit, the woman nodded toward the back. A small door leads to the bush path. I know she's in there. Kelvin thundered. Open up. They hurried to a crooked back door leading into darkness. Go, my child. Be careful, the woman whispered. Thank you, Zora breathed, squeezing her hand, and slipped into the bush path. She moved as fast as her bruised legs allowed. Leaves whispered. Something cracked behind her. You can't run from me, Zora, Kelvin's voice roared through the trees. He'd found the back path. Up ahead, a lantern bobbed. A young man approached. Please help me. Zora gasped. Kelvin's shadow loomed. The man looked from Zora to Kelvin, reading the danger. What's going on? He demanded. Kelvin forced a smile. She's my fiancée. She's just upset. I'm taking her home. Zora shook her head. He's lying. Please don't let him take me. The man's eyes narrowed. We are going to the police to sort this out, he said. Kelvin's smile cuddled. His hand slid into his pocket. Zora knew what was coming. My name is Sola, the man said, lifting the lantern higher to see Kelvin's face. I said we are going to the police. Think you can tell me what to do? Kelvin snarled. Zora kept Sola between them. Please don't let him. Kelvin's hand flashed out. A dangerous object appeared. Sola didn't flinch. Put that down before you regret it. Kelvin stepped closer. She's mine. Move or you'll bleed for her. In a blur, Kelvin lunged. Instinct took over. Zora kicked the object into the brush. Kelvin howled and charged Sola with his bare hands. They grappled in the dirt, grunting and shoving. Zora, run. Sola shouted. Police station, just down the road. Go. When Kelvin's fingers closed around Sola's neck, Zora ran. Branches whipped her face. Her bare feet pounded the earth. The sounds of fighting faded. If she didn't reach help in time, Kelvin would catch her again. And next time, she might not survive. A dim light swam into view. She thought it was the police station. But as she drew closer, it was only a roadside store, a young man sitting outside. Please, sir, help. Where is the police station? A man is after me and my friend is fighting him. I have a motorcycle, the man said quickly. Hop on. I'll take you. Relief flooded her. She climbed on, still shaking. The engine roared. Wind tore at her face. Freedom, until she noticed they weren't heading toward the main road. They turned deeper into the bush. Where are you going? She cried. No answer. Dread pulled in her stomach. Stop the bike. Stop. The man's voice turned flat. Keep shouting and you won't like what happens next. They entered a small clearing. Get down, he ordered, pulling out a short rope. No time for questions. A voice rose behind her. Zora, why are you running? Kelvin stepped into the clearing. Her stomach dropped. They were together. We handled your brave friend, Kelvin sneered. If you're wondering. Zora sobbed. Please, let me go. Kelvin and the biker grabbed her wrist. We can't even use her again, the biker muttered. Bobba won't accept her. She's too stubborn. You shouldn't have run, Kelvin said. I wanted to use your destiny, and your womb. But you saw our faces. Now it ends. Before dawn, they took Zora's life and vanished. By morning, Maya had already alerted Zora's mother, Mama Zora, that no calls were going through. Mama Zora paced outside the Kori Station police outpost when her phone rang from an unknown number. "Are you the mother of Zora?" a male voice asked. "Yes, where is my daughter?" she cried. The man sighed. "We found someone in the bush. We got her name from a slip in her pocket. I'm sorry." The phone fell from Mama Zora's hands as she collapsed, screaming her child's name. News tore through Nkwala like wildfire. Some whispered of ritualists. Others blamed gangs that lured women with promises of dates. Mama Zora refused to accept it at first, begging police to check hospitals. The truth slammed home when she was called to identify the body. It was Zora, hair neatly tied, earrings still in place, eyes staring into nothing. The investigation revealed the charming stranger was a long-wanted criminal known as Kelvin Cole, who targeted women online, won their trust, then delivered them to ritual networks. Kelvin and his biker accomplice fled Nkwala before police could catch them. But Zora's death shook the city awake. Young women deleted dating app profiles. Churches and community halls ran safety seminars. Mothers warned daughters about meeting strangers, no matter how genuine they seemed. Broken but determined that her daughter's death would not be in vain, Mama Zora started a small foundation to teach girls practical safety steps. She always ended her talks with tears shining in her eyes. If the person you're meeting won't see you where friends or family can witness it, or refuses a safe, public place, my dear, let him go. Life has no duplicate. Zora was gone, but her story saved others from repeating her fate. Moral lesson. Not everyone who appears kind online has good intentions. Meet in public, well-lit, busy places and tell someone you trust exactly where you're going and with whom. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, like, share and comment. See you in my next story.